That's too bad. I had to go to the store without you. But all set, ready to go again. I didn't know Guthrum could pass away in Kvatch, or not Kvatch, Kingarat. I waited too long. So I stole everything from his house. And I guess one of the books gave me an update for Muron's dagger. Now we're across the map all the way to the east. Trying to see what's going on over here. Probably pretty quiet in this dungeon.
Whoa! Ah! 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 Am I supposed to be impressed? Whoa! Ah! Ah! Ah!
They don't have a terrible way to go. No regrets. I kept saying I didn't battle him. Sometimes it's not always about strong or not wanting to fight. Must not mean you're weak. The whole story behind that.
Who's that?
Oh, look at that. Unearthing Mayron's Dagon's Razor. Huh. Trothan, what a name. I don't pass out names. I don't know if it'd be feasible to read that or not. Some of the words in this thing is very difficult to pronunciate. With my vocabulary skills, I don't recommend it. Interesting. They are in masses. I don't know if I'll ever figure out what the password is. Must be a speakeasy. Muron's dagger is at a speakeasy. Boycott? I don't know. Let's try Shimmer. Technically, you make. I know the password. Come on, fellas.
Let's get this over with. Your worst.
They're lucky I don't have an army behind me.
That's the best you can do?
Do my bidding and justify my authority and my declaration of thoughts. My own. Okay. Oh, I can't shut that. So hard. Last time, I shut the door on somebody.
Take that!
They alive very
This
well, I guess.
ends here!
The door ended them. Been trying to work out some menus and see if I check some or I don't know, the clock or something will actually make this happen. Try using the keyboard.
Die! Let's get this over with.
E doesn't work the click.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing.
You're pathetic. What's the matter? Getting tired? Won't you die? Let's get this over with. Take that!
My heal spell, I thought that thing was struggling. It's up from 8 to 25 and it still looks like it's struggling. Did it not move? I suspected it. It doesn't move at all. The health bar does not move.
This die, damn you!
396. It's not all that great. 381 to 396 is 21? 25? Is it? Doesn't sound like it. Huh. It's a random spell. Kind of like a hit and miss. It doesn't say. Oh, my spell effective is 95. I keep forgetting about that. So it's... Wow, 95 is a big number. That's like half. Doing some quick math in my head. It's like 10 points, isn't it? They're probably right. Because 25 points divided by 50 would be 15, and what was it? 381 to 396 is 10. 95%. Sounds like government math. Oh, valid. I went to a public school. I should be incorporated somewhere.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm.
What nation? Our nation, or your nation, or rhythm. Something.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. This ends here. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Just do this some other time.
This ends here. Do your worst.
Shimmy, sham.
You're pathetic.
Alakazam. Presto. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I guess you guys are never my friends. I have no idea how that.
What's the matter? Getting tired? I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
My door works. It does. And they can't open it. Okay, guys. Thanks for the fun. Let's see what we got here. That's that's disappointing. So with that, flawless. These guys are hard at work. Come in here and see if I can't help out. Oh, flawed die. Not too bad, I guess. Somebody's got to reap the rewards. What we got here? Everybody can. I mean, I know a friend that's reaped like 40 trillion in rewards. It's like unfathomable. Oh, it looks like it. I don't know what that means. If anybody knows what that means, maybe Todd has an explanation.
Where are you? You was here a second ago. Well, well. Look who we've got here.
You're bluffing.
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
Kumbaya.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Kumbaya.
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
We are the world. We are Gen Z. We're not the baby boomers
Must have been the wind.
that we wanted to be.
To arms!
Oh, come on.
Huh? Damn rats. They're skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Show me what you've got. Do your worst. Die! Am I supposed to be impressed? This
My controller's been disconnecting. And if my controller disconnects for no reason, other than, well, it's not a cartridge, and it's not a CD, so you don't buy something that needs to be updated before you play it to authorize an ULA and data transfer in some clause. That allows such a transaction. Quite interesting. Yeah, but it's not a cartridge. And what was I talking about? I'm sure it was just an observation at any rate. Yeah, look at that. Heavy armor. I started out in light armor. Already. That's a screenshot, isn't it? I'm using my old controller because the new controller with the screenshot button is garbage. The potentiometers are not going to get dead spots. You can calibrate it all day, but you can't calibrate something with a dead spot. It just doesn't work like that. If it was a throttle positioning sensor or any other sensor that worked under resistance and voltage, it would be replaced. So it's amazing how you can buy junk. You don't know that until, well, you're educated.
ends here! Whoa!
There's just
You'll never take me
the
down!
controller's broken and the potentiometer to that dead spot.
Fall before me, Captain!
Thing.
Whoa!
The mechanical device that can do but dead spots out. So yeah, I paid $70 for a brand new Xbox controller.
You're pathetic.
Bad potentiometers. I think there was actually
Show me what you've got.
a convention. I don't know if it was like a Geneva convention.
That's the
or
best you
but
can do.
the Maytag man
Am I supposed
wasn't
to be
busy.
impressed?
We'll just say that.
Fall
So it's
before me,
legal
Breton.
to sell garbage in a world of garbage. In a
Take
nation of
that.
garbage.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Ha! Why won't you die? You're pathetic. Die, damn you! Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be impressed?
There's no way. I'm stupid. Get out of this. How come all these dying? somebody do their ancestral ghost? Maybe that's where that ghost was earlier. Am I gonna have to de-board to get a good health? I can do that. Fine. Da, 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 da. I guess this doesn't count as armor. No, it doesn't have a stat. Everything else I think is light, except the rope. So there I'll be able to get a 95. And 370. 370 plus 25 would be, what, 405? Something like that. 395. 370. 89. Yep, 395. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do, do, do.
Whoa.
Something like great. Oh, I gotta go check on my broker. I gotta check on my broker. Oh, never mind. Nope, nothing broke. Where's... Yeah, 125. Oh. What is that? Curious about that. Be compromised. We got plenty of life left in us. It's a shame. I think Outlook's translator's broken. I don't know what happened with that. First time I ever got... Oh, years ago I used to get random messages from no phone numbers on my phone. Craziest thing I've ever seen. I feel like a not recognized number, like somebody sent it just didn't make any sense. That was years ago. A couple of times. Just... A non-uniform type, you know, the traditional lengthy, what is it, 7-10-digit phone number or something? There's a bunch of random numbers. The blue serum. I didn't want the blue serum. I told him, you can't stick me with that needle 7 times. I'm gonna pass out. Nor did I agree to the serum. I don't want no blue serum. I didn't even told what the blue serum was. Probably the dentist didn't know what he was doing. Waking up dead can be tough, let me tell you. Oh, gauntlets. Oh, look at that. Been looking for those. And all I need is just like another, I don't know, 2 helmets, strength build, agility build, maybe a mage build. But they're so greedy with their gauntlets and their helmets and their short swords. Though the intelligence build, I don't think necessarily need a short sword. However, it would be the most damaging default sword in the game. So if you were to use an implement to complement your magical ability, it would be a Daedric sword. Maybe even a claymore. Claymores have been dropping left and right. You can go anywhere, any place, anytime, and get a claymore. So maybe the final build of knowledge and wisdom, which is the furthest away from beginning you could possibly get, from image to master magician, with a, well, maybe a hammer. Kind of like
whatever it was, it's gone now.
The justice, I don't know, traditional thought of using an anvil and a hammer to extract justice on more likely than not So yeah, probably a hammer and intelligence to increase my mana pool for my final Daedric armor build, which kind of contradicts the 95%, which negates 5%, which turns out to be on a health spell 75%. I'm sure that's got nothing to do with the scale of justice interfering with a necklace modifier that would compromise the integrity of a spell. To say that those two items randomly added 11 points to my most used conjured spell. Anyway, let's play a game. Don't want to get too technical. See how many STFUs I can get. That's a popular one with me. I'm looking for Dragaloth or Drothans. Oh, go to jail. I'll be the only one out. Oh wait. It's like that already. I bet he doesn't even have a door attached to his name. Drothan? I had to find a diary.
Hi there.
I don't really
there
understand this
anywhere in
because I had the
Camelot for boy
password to get in
rats?
the door only to get attacked. Was there supposed to be a disguise that goes
Have
along
you
with
heard
the
any word
password
about
so
the
I
other
didn't get attacked?
provinces? I have
Because
heard
as
things
far
are
as I
bad
know,
in
we're supposed to be
Vardenfell.
looking for
The Telvanni do their
Drothans,
best to close the
you know, the
gates, but it
intelligence
is
guy
to
that
no
leaves
avail. This
passwords
is
laying around
unbelievable.
to secure
How can the gods let this happen?
anybody using
See
it.
you.
I think it'd be more in order, like a directions or something. Like nothing worse than somebody who tries to be in order. I don't know if I have enough unlocked to see if there's a Drothan house, so I can find his diary. Canteen. Wait, thirsty? Drothan. Drothan's a leader. He probably lives somewhere in a big white house with a monument or something and some other statues. He sounds like he's a leader type who's got a job with one of his family members. This must be a pyramid scheme. Drothan's in a pyramid scheme and they use keywords like pizza or large pizza. Give me extra pepperoni pizza. Or I hope this video doesn't get lost. Probably a couple seconds will be edited at a professional level, because that's just what we do. Edit videos to benefit circumstances that are controlled by the ones who edit the video. It's kind of convenient when you know everything. You can manipulate it. Bah! I never put too much faith in this. They don't even name the doors or
I had no idea.
the recruit
No
purchase
doubt.
47.
Have you heard any word about the other?
What night did I just? Where? Huh?
Provinces. Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind.
That cow comes in handy. I usually don't play the thief in any of this stuff. I just do the white knight on the white horse and struggle. I went to public school.
Huh?
Sneaking everywhere is kind of, I don't know.
along.
Gotta be quiet now. Should we knock him off? Poison him and cripple him. Oh, I don't have any damage, paralyze, and silence. That usually works out pretty good. Too bad I wasn't paralyzed. He still can, he's gonna run and tell everybody.
Ah! Take that!
No way. No.
Die,
I
curse!
survived that.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Yeah! Do your worst.
He didn't survive that. Time out. Me. Loot. I was expecting him to have a key or something.
That the best you can do? Whoa!
I hope nobody tries to find out that I'm going through the roof's cabin to actually learn more about the situation that's happening here with Muron's razor. Because that would be like
Ha!
catastrophic.
You'll never take me down! Show me what you've got!
That is to share the razor. Oh, you guys don't need white collar. You guys don't want to be white collar no more than I do. I'm getting a dagger. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna be the primary beneficiary. Don't tell too many people that. That can be a life-threatening statement. There's Huma edicts. That's something new. Has anybody seen that? I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Didn't look like I said dog, cat. You think there's a key? I bet there's a key line around here somewhere. Iron ore. That's what that says. Oh, I guess I'm gonna turn the iron ore into gold. Empty. I actually had a new character name, Empty. Yeah, it must be able to change something into something. It's nice to know that all those other NPCs didn't get teleported. Aha. I've located it by way of waypoint, which is far and few between in Remastered. Especially on a in and out. where those people are at. I think I passed them on the way in, didn't I? It helps me remember. Not really. If I wasn't talking about bullshit, there wouldn't be nothing to talk about. Quite content not talking at all. Trying to listen to somebody trying to say something might be a lot better than just watching them transition of action from place to place. I found Guthral's key. Forever I didn't know Guthral had a secret key in his house. No idea where it goes. I'm pretty sure it's not in Guthral's house that the key is used. So I tried to get the stolen marker off of it, just sell it to one of the fence. It disappeared. That's the second time an item has disappeared. The key has disappeared. So you can't like, it's not like you can buy it back because it just doesn't go in the fence's inventory. Note this up. Probably the secret hiding place down here where he hid his key. I don't know whose cabin this is. I guess it's Drothan's. So Drothan was just invited from another location to stand guard at the door and just prevent people from passing the door. The same Drothan that's leading a bunch of mercenaries to go get Muron's razor to combat the tyranny of the Imperial most likely than not justice? Or did I totally misunderstand that? I don't know, Drothan could be the bellboy and the leader. Still not. The key's not even inside here. I'm sure this is transmute ore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't look like we're going to be defeated anytime soon. Well, I don't say sometimes. You know, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I'm gonna be a god when I grow up. Oh, I'm going to hell for that one. Not in vain, though. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Gotta exercise my right. Not jealousy.
What's that?
I tried to do some tumbling.
To arms! To arms!
That's gonna be interesting. Yep, just drop down there. Oh, it's not Minecraft. You're not gonna make it. Something. You ain't running from no enemy in Minecraft. Not up a stair anyway. You're still stuck up here? 25 years you could be stuck right here. There's a spider in Conan that's stuck on the mountain. Why do I get two more right there? Either I missed something or they didn't update the something that I didn't miss. It Unless that's where one of the items are needed to remove the ward. And I totally missed it. Oh, the door to commander's quarters. Sounds something that I needed. And then the forge guy lives right down the road. How convenient.
Yeah!
Knowing Bethesda to make content, you can't have it in the same location. You gotta be on the other side of the map. I don't know how you guys transition so far.
Die,
How
cur!
do you have problems with other counties? From one authority to another. You have to recognize. Why didn't you recognize? Oh, well, I didn't need any recognition from you. Kind of pointless. Hi, my name's a servant. You're doing your job of president very well. Shh, blue collar. Get going. Oh, there it is. Hey, it really is. That looks like a pommel. I don't know. I'm not a blacksmith. When I played this game years ago, I read a lot of the books. A couple of them quite good. I mean, there's no Tom Clancy or the court recorder reading back. I think it was, I don't know who actually narrated it. There's Tom Clancy level intelligence that was narrating a discussion between John Kennedy and O'Mara. Quite unbelievable. Might be the smartest narrator in the world. But don't listen to me. I'm just gonna go back and row. You don't need recognition from me. Oh, yo. Oh. But I gotta get it, put it in you. But I gotta get it, put it in you. Go miser. Gonna go row with the rest of the have to be misers. I just seen where this other one was. To the east. To the east, young man. Is that up or down east? That's why I'm never going to space. I have a tough time in a 3D. Actually, it'd be like 2D. Wouldn't Earth be 2D compared to the directions? Because while walking, you can't really go up or down. So it's highly unlikely or most likely that I won't get lost. And the cardinal directions are actually 3D.
What's that? If it's a fight you want, it's a fight.
I was told one time, I heard one time, it's sometimes best thought to be stupid or whatever other different think of than it is to speak and prove it.
Whoa! You're pathetic.
Oh, I'm using this sword. End up fight.
Whoa! Show me what am I supposed to be impressed? That's the best you can do? That the best you can do?
Wait, that guy. I got another thing to do. I thought it was just down the road to this guy's house. Wasn't it? How do we go
Damn
two
you.
map markers, like within 2 houses, to on the other side of the map? Does that say that it's the Forge's guy house? Or haven't I discovered that yet? Oh, it is. Oh.
Hello. Who's there?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
What's going on here?
Oh!
What is going on? Oh, I got someone on my side. Some of the in-game NPCs, not to be confused with what they used to be called the AI, is now just passively on my side. I was just kidding when I was gonna be a master healer in ESO and I'm gonna make all the DPS my minions. The master healer turned out rather well. I'm quite surprised. I wanted to dispel my conjured pet, but I got a bit of anxiety or excitement or something. I know I got one. There it is.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
To the left, to the right.
He was here. Well.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Ah, you'll never take me down.
Stop giving misinformation, policy. Not to be confused with any
That the best you can do?
somebody with that power that can create a an exercise, right? Of the definition of the word. That's power there. Nothing to do. I don't know that one. It's like
Let's get this over with.
I meant Pelosi, like Munson or 2 or 3 others.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Purdy would be a good one. That guy spit that moon pie in his face, threatened him. When he pissed his pants. I think his name was Purdy. But Purdy isn't what I was going for as far as like a John Doe or a Jane Doe. Yeah, I have no idea what they do up there on hill. Need to get into trading some stocks on Wall Street. 401k thing just ain't working. Manipulated, not, they'll match your 401k, but when you ain't get nothing like put into it, match what? Minimum wage is like $6 an hour. Where do you want to match with that? Anyway, as long as you're making it. Bah!
Whatever it was. It's gone
Hopefully
now.
that river will dry up and some of the will continue to come through. Euphrates? Oh my goodness. Is that real? Does anybody confirm that the Euphrates River is drying up? That it was recently penciled into the black book with the gold leaf trimmed pages? I can't believe how they did that. I don't know if that's Nostradamus. Are you allowed to say Nostradamus if the Dead Sea Scrolls are accurate, or I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like someone needs some recognition before they can be recognized. That's always quite terrifying. Like a resume, then the only reason the resume is any good is if you have knowledge of somebody telling you the ability of what you can do. Because you wouldn't know what you can do. That would be an impossible. How the hell do I know
Yeah.
what I don't know? How do I know what I do know? What school did you go to? I did not sit next to a hire of royalty. I would know anything.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Ramses? I guess that would be like his father's.
This ends here. Do your worst.
Something to do with nothing, that's my business. Right? It didn't happen to me. And then I can do about it. Hell, I can't control the things that do happen to me. Nobody can. I thought this was just going to be an easy in and out. Like something that you do before work, and then work all day. You know, an easy in and out. You get up in the morning, you do an easy in and out, you go to work until night and come back, rinse and repeat. I guess that don't do that. North and to the right. I always have complications with probably not even in here. Now that I've totally turned around and I'll go into circles 20 more times. See if I can't agree on going through that door. It is that door, undoubtedly. Or is there a bottom door? This isn't careless zone, is it? Oh, it could be. There's definitely no EQ2 map system. If memory serves me right, they just gave names to the continents or districts in the ESO map. Tried to go right last time, but I ended up going left. Kind of like that movie Labyrinth. Oh, she went to the right. She went right to the castle. See if we can get another bad guy to show up to confirm our direction. Had it been in port, I'd be there already. I thought I was here, right? This is where we got attacked by the Oregonian? Did I really run that far away that fast?
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
No, I bet that you have to get up on some of the scaffolding at some point in time. Well, it's not saying that I need to go back through this door unless my marker's in the way. So we'll have to remove it. It won't remove and then replace it. No, no, interesting. Yeah, it's still not the door we need. I need.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
You'll ever make.
Not knowing where I'm going is the first one.
I thought mud crabs more fierce.
Get in line. I somehow managed to go further away.
Let's get this over with. This ends here. Let's get this over with. Die, cur.
Who's there?
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Take that!
Oh, I was in the arena and had
Is that the best you can do?
Die! Crawl before me!
an you know, the 3 Orgonians that invade the thing and they disarm you and steal your weapon.
What's
That was
the
a
matter?
terrible day.
Getting tired?
Like this.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I guess so. Disrobe.
That the best you can do?
Show me
That
what
the
you've got.
best you can do? Do your worst.
I'm just warming up,
This
you
ends
pathetic
here.
worm.
Let's get this over with. Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Won't you die?
Music control is quite difficult.
That's the best you can do.
Take.
I've got a mud
I'm
crab
just
for
warming up,
fierce.
you pathetic
That the best you can do? You're pathetic. That the best you can do? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Die!
Fall before
Never
me,
take me
Frederick.
down. Let's get this over with.
This
Fall
ends
before me.
here.
I think I'm taking physical damage also. And down. Mayday. Mayday. Got quiet there a little bit. You had to concentrate. Not really taking too much damage.
Threaten. That the best you can do? Die, damn you!
Actually,
Die, damn you! This is the part where you never take me and bleed to death.
I was thinking I was gonna like level up my destruction like to 25 real quick, but I don't think that's
Do your worst.
Die,
You
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to
Some
death.
of these are good guys.
That the
This
best you
ends
can do?
here.
This ends here.
Carmen's a good guy.
That the best you can do? This
You're not
ends
a
here.
good guy? Who were you
You'll
attacking?
never take me down.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Oh, you're alright.
This ends
You'll
here.
never take me down.
Why won't you die? Die!
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're all banged.
I've fought muskrats more fearsome than you.
It's a bad guy. You can watch his mouth move.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic
Speaking.
worm.
It's a bad guy.
This is the
We're all bad guys.
bleed to
Oh
death.
no.
This ends here. And the best is holding up, you pathetic worm.
Show me what you...
No. Bad guy until proven innocent.
got.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Take me to
Alright, you're gonna get some strength in here also. Beyond awesome. If I were to toot my own horn. To infinity and beyond. A, B, C, D, E, fortify strength. 6. I thought I said fortify strength for a minute until I read the fatigue. Interesting how that happens. It's like technology. Fantastic when it first came out. Great place.
Damn you.
fearsome than you.
You're pathetic. You die.
Let's get this
Am I supposed to be impressed?
tired.
Quick.
Die.
You can deal with that outburst.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
And equal left.
You're pathetic.
Need to get up that snap and that snack money. Equal lefts and equal rights. I'm sure that'll go over well. I guess I got somebody who wants to train me that needs some unique wine. Like Tamika's Westwill wine. I need 2 different types of $3.99. I don't know if I broke a weapon or if they stole it. I do not see my ash.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
I just got done talking how about a terrible day that was. Oh, is that it? Oh, look at it, there it is. Let justice be done, you foul creatures. Peasant. You're a peasant. Can't defeat the meat. Can't defeat the beast without becoming the monster. I just proved it. Gotta boast and gloat. Normally I keep quiet because I require no recognition from a peasant. Somebody of my Daedric armor or repair ability. It also has the same characteristics or traits as a silver sword. I guess I can use a Daedric sword to replace a silver sword to defeat ghosts. Not to be confused with the abilities of the AI. Give you an example. Just a paint job, sir. Just a paint job. Where's my ghost? There he is.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Hold on. Sure you don't have a dangerous weapon. Maybe not. I guess I'll put the fireball back. Taking way longer than I suspected. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
for it. 2 hits.
You're pathetic.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh,
looks like
Show me what you've got. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I guess it's
Let's
well
get this
tagged.
over with.
Most important I will learn is the return.
Ha
Something for nothing. Magically delicious. For example, like I'll give my
You're
voters
pathetic.
like $3,500 after I
That's
import
the
them.
best you can do.
Give back plus 3% on the $3,500. Nothing like a return like that.
Do your worst.
Business partner. I mean, it's not really yours to give, but whatever. Absolutely. That's a weapon. Oh, that's right up there with a unique item. Probably didn't pack up a bunch of iron or ebony arrows. Oh, look at that. I need one of those. Some of that. It's like I threatened them with like minimum wage. Then I do away with them and take what I want. Actually, time does away with them. I just need more time, is really what it comes down to. I just need a lot more time to become passively an authoritarian figure who's better off than everyone else.
Take that.
You're not dumb though, so I'm confused with you gotta be tough. Let's just get the other enchanted item to... No idea that's gonna take this one. Granted, I usually do this for days on end. Until the bugs start to appear, the giant bugs. Probably has something to do with being baked in the hot sun. That can't be good for your health. Probably what happened to Stargate. Old Neil decided to jump on his little helicopter and destroy it. In Stargate, I think that was their last episode. They had bugs that would come from another dimension that they had to handle. Really nothing to do with Stargate other than a dimension. Marky. It's like some people are like destined to have a name or you know one, and they're like all the same. Not to say that my name's like unique. You can actually spell the spelling of my name. Can anybody else spell the spelling of their name? Like O, O-W-E, or N, I-N? Can anybody, I'm not gonna exhaust myself doing it, but can anybody else? And how rare is it to be able to spell your complete name? With spelling letters in your name. Not unique. You're not gonna Pulitzer Prize or you might. Never mind. You might. What do I know? Clearly, the first map marker had nothing to do with the Forge guy's house. It still somehow eludes me. Very consistent attitude. Consistent of being inconsistent. Off topic.
To arms! To arms!
2 legs. And 2 eyes.
Let's get this over with.
Oh!
The arm brace. The arm brace for the arms allows a larger caliber.
Whoa!
Right.
Oh! That's the best you could do.
Example.
You're pathetic.
You should just say fall. Fail. Is fail like fall? I was like higher
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Soundgarden.
caliber. It'd have to be a larger caliber to make it a larger caliber. Don't use those. Actually, sometimes it pays to scavenge and muck about around or look at stuff, because after 20 years or so, I mean a constant 20 years, but or 10 times playing Oblivion, there's actually a waste paper basket in Guthral's house in Skingrad that has like 600 symptoms in it. But not needed, the secret key isn't needed to open the basket. I don't Google. It took me a very long time to defeat EverQuest 2
That the best you can do?
with
This
only,
ends
like,
here.
times. In fact, I started quests for ages and
Do your worst.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
they weren't even the same.
Fall before me,
Die,
Breton.
damn you.
Just because you watch it doesn't mean play.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
That's interesting.
Ah!
4 or 5 times.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
You
Story, I guess it's always had.
Let's get this over with.
It's soloable now. Which is good because I don't really care for raids. In my opinion, raids are government, politicians, like in action, physically. Imagine your freedom being discussed in a way that doesn't seem like it's free, or what it takes to maintain a vocabulary or a vocal freedom to overcome that freedom that didn't need to be expressed, that was successful, to combat it with excessive and extensive and lengthy speech to resolve it
Who's there?
easily checks and balance? Can you make one word? One word checks and balance? Maybe one word? Because that's the new thing. The new F word is fraud, and all because of well, I guess it can't be summed up in one word. Probably it's just 2 words. I guess they have a word limit on the hill. Only if go on the other.
Fall before me, Brett.
Yeah, you can't believe half of the stuff that was read off that was used for American. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Job security. Job security. You don't need job security if you can steal money. Why would you do that? I gotta keep up the. Don't know. Do not know. It doesn't sound like anybody knows. It definitely takes less resources to manipulate a resource than it is to control it. To
Who's there?
control. An alter conundrum. Ultimately, it is all an alter conundrum. I call it free will. Are you the Forge Master? Forge Master. When I come in here and do this?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I give you your chance right here. You don't want to stop, huh? Or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I told you no 30 times.
Why won't you die?
I hope you don't think I kill you.
Yeah.
That'd be awful. Tell you no 30 times and you meet me in a closet. Fucking don't get up until 5 minutes pass? That's terrifying. Alright, Mr. Ford Matcher. That's how you want it. Do this. I don't have a strength. I will take a strength potion for now. It's on. Come on, big and tough. Some things are private. Not like the no. Not like your government tender no that says public on private, or it says public and public, or some things just needs to stay inside the closet. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean you should. Russia got us to police the world, and China got us to waste money to go to space to find more space. To find that space is just getting more spacious. Getting more spacious in space? Potion of strength, fortify strength. They don't have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Must be up here in the F's. And if need be, we'll use the potion of reflection. I'm sure I have another one. 8. Do this in myself. What? Get up. What are you doing? I'm showing it.
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
Down, buddy. Same time.
Oh!
The worst. What you could possibly do off guard. Same time in the head. Ouch. Yay. Gauntlets. Interesting. What you got? I gotta get it. Thank you. To the portcullis. Is that what it's called? Portcullis? We deter it from moving forward. What's it say? What? F around and find out. With what's been going on recently, I googled the feds and come to find out, it's like they only can they only have to do what they have to do. It's like everything I've ever been experiencing. They definitely not to go to a guy. Cash Patel. I don't know what's going on there. I bet he's quaking, isn't he? All the people being deported, and then the president's wife is also supposed to be an immigrant of sorts, if I understand correctly. I usually don't say anything if I don't know, because my profession doesn't allow it. If you know, it's kind of hard to really argue with a car, you know. It can't be done. It has to be done correctly or not at all. Unlike, well, anything technical, I guess. Other than that, there's the checks and balance. I guess you could just buy that. But somebody was at my work that was like that. I'll just buy this car to say it's supposed to work the way it's supposed to work. The light's supposed to be on. Spit and sputter and install. That's supposed to happen. That's supposed to wear out. That's supposed to fade. That's what you bought. Not like something with, you know, human characteristics where they can be manipulated. And I guess they know this. The New World Order is manipulation through plausible deniability. Fantastic. All to get Muron's razor. Is that being pronounced correctly? Somehow I got all the way back to the beginning, and I am lost. At least when I look for the beginning, I'll be lost the other way. Somebody is still alive? Oh, he's sleeping. Some things you shouldn't just be a part of at any instant. Wow. Must be down. I guess we were digging. That is an artifact, I guess. I thought the Muron's razor was that. I guess it still could be buried. Believe it or not, I can go to a location, any location on like RL, and go right back to it, but without a map. Have you ever been given a map by somebody who drew something? I hope that didn't do anything detrimental. I had to ask one time though, just because in real life the the road's 1,000 miles long. Does it have to take the whole length of the sheet of paper? Definitely not a cartographer. Is this a dynamic door or static? It's just, I'm pretty sure that's a static door. To change zones, so I would imagine if it was through that door, it would actually be, the marker would be here. Like throughout the whole other part of the game where the red map marker actually marked the static door or zone door you needed to go through. But so nothing like this one. This isn't a zone door. It's dynamic. But it's not just named a wooden door. I've done a little construction modification. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a zone door and the red marker should be here. Yep. They get me lost all the time. I stayed lost in an underground cave that did the same thing, going in circles and underwater and disoriented and for hours. It couldn't have gotten anywhere. Following a map marker that wasn't correct. It couldn't be. It's like the blind leading the blind. Stupid human tricks. Stupid human tricks entertaining the other stupid human doing their stupid human tricks. All for playing Oblivion. If nothing get me going, it'd be playing Oblivion. As fires my receptors up, everything comes out. I'm still struggling with grown men making a video game, an ESRB rating for like 9. It's been relatively okay other than the map markers and the stuttering seems to have subsided. And why did I come in here? The portcullis were in here? They dug from Muron's razor in this door. In a building. Or did I make
What's
that
that?
up? Oh, I made that one up. I'm working on the things that I can make up so I can make them up better so they make sense. But with the evolution and the population and the internet, the inability to not being able to fully manipulate the masses, it's becoming more and more difficult. Not to make up a fictitious world that best suits the person who's making it up. But this is just about a map marker. I guess it's down now. Go back to the beginning. Not playing blind, but it's been forever since I've done this quest. Probably had to save it too. I have autosave disabled, but sometimes it auto-saves. It would have been travesty if it would have crashed. Doing it over for the sake of just doing it over is way different than doing it over because it crashed. And speaking of crash, just recently, Just Cause 2 crashed the other day. It has never crashed, and it's got to be the one most amazing visual games of its time. Bar none. I always wanted to say bar none. What does that mean? As far as I know, I mean, I didn't play every video game, but I know Just Cause is, it might as well be a scroller game. I got Just Cause, but wow. What a feat from Just Cause to Just Cause 2 as far as eye candy.
Do your worst. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Take that! Die, cur! What's the matter? Getting tired?
What a way to go.
Hello? Who's there?
What way to go. There's my claymore. Not danger, but I'll take the gauntlet skin. There should be 3 sets of strength. Or 3 sets of strength because I can't get enough of making strength armor. But a set of agility that I got, a set of strength, and a set of intelligence. On my way to casting my 400-point spell. Wish me luck. I don't see it. But I made this spell because for some reason the game won't tell me how much magic I need before I make the spell. Like with everything else I tell you, but a conjured creation spell, it will not tell you. So I randomly picked 120, which is going to be pointless for that conjured, because one Daedra of that make and model using a two-handed weapon will one-shot the conjured pet. So 120 is not feasible. And when it can be defeated in one shot. But 480, that'd be quite the, I don't know. From 275 and it's slightly buffed. Oops. What are you doing today? Hold on. That Forge Master was actually kind of tough. I get kind of worried. His health wasn't dropping like it at all. First time for everything.
Show me what you've got.
Because his own attacks it. Just observation. Observation after 35 years of slavery. It can't happen to me.
Yeah!
Crazy.
Die, cur! I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Randomly diarrhea of the mouth. Random diarrhea of the mouth. Talking about gonna put me to sleep and move it where I want to move it. Well, I was awake when I moved it where I wanted to move it. Idiot. Jesus Christ, you got a medical degree or some shit. Yeah, that didn't last long. That's not gonna happen. Motherfucker, I was awake when I wanted to move it where I moved it for this to happen. The unalignment of the rotator cuff has been anyway forever. Like 15 years. I can't believe you said that. What? No, absolutely not. No, put me to sleep and move it where you situation you could ever imagine. So far. Still taking in breath. Who knows? I guess Drawlith, the guy who was in charge of the door, and the password is over here now. I don't know. Probably ought to repair some of my gear. Probably just did that, but it lasts a lot longer than light. Check what I got started. The fire spell's not gonna really be any help at all. These guys are fairly simple. I guess do the dumbed down version. Like I had the rich lobbyist version. Now I got to catch the attention of cost. Lobbyists are out of money. Now I got to appeal to the cost of living. That's right, I can't be bought, not all the time. Sometimes I gotta work. And Maya. And my spell, or potion. Not to be confused with spell. There's damage health. I've actually reached to use a potion here a couple times. And it was a spell. I think I already said this stacks. Like you can drink 6 potions. I thought there was a problem with it because it's been like restores 11 points for 36 seconds, but it stacks up to 6 or 7 times, so it'd be like restores 77 points for 36 seconds. And then if you take one like every 15 seconds, then it will gradually drop. It will still all gradually drop, but within seconds. I just recently observed that. Same with magic. I accidentally, sometimes when I selected an item, I eat a potion. Like my favorite controller too, it doesn't have stick drift, and it's like literally 15 or 20 years old. And I said this before, not like my new controller that came with the bad potentiometers and the handy little third button to take a screenshot next to start or underneath start select. Yeah, even at that, I sometimes just use the human error. But anyway, I took 2 potions of restore magic because I get instantly restored. Gotta be careful in here. I was in here a couple when it first came out. The poison traps are like insta death. Literally no warning. Usually it's gradual or leveled, or I don't know exactly how it works. Barely have enough time to turn around and get out, let alone wondering why you're losing health. Can that be flawless? Can a diamond be flawless? Or is it just the common thing? It's always flawless, and the effect that there's an perfection that it becomes flawed. So why are the others called flawless if it's the standard not to be flawed? It would just be ruby or topaz, or wouldn't that be the standard? Did somebody want to create another word or add one to it? Recognition, name a star. Anyway. Did I reload or something? Why am I in this zone? What just happened? That happened. Consistent. Consistent of being inconsistent. Sometimes there'll be a map marker, sometimes there won't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Oh my guard here, because it was so easy to invade everything from anyway. I would like to think I'm not a pessimist. It depends on if you're adding to or taking away. To some extent. How you like something to be taken from you? Gotta sum that up real quick. You like it. I don't know if pessimist or optimist is actually detrimental or a compliment, but I guess it depends on which way it's going. Is it coming or going? Oh, there's your answer. You did not see me. You can't see me. I quit school because of...
Take that! Do your worst!
Oh, I got my silver sword. You're gonna like it. What vampire? We're on the same page. You suck the same blood.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're supposed to yield. Yeah! Not get the memo. Of all the places to be,
You'll never take me down.
you gotta...
You'll never take me down.
Vampires. What do you eat down here? You gotta... Before you get here. An alien ruin. I had no idea the aliens were so close. It must have just been escalating this in a long time. The vampires have been too. That's probably the vampires also want the razor to. When you gotta spend eternity on Earth, you need priorities. You have to have priorities.
Why won't you die?
It's a struggle.
Die, damn you!
Were you also harsher in your other life?
Blood! I need your blood!
I need your blood too. Well, here, you
Show me what you've got!
you bite me, I'll bite you.
Die, cur!
Seriously, you bite me, I'll bite you. We've been down for a long time. We're agitated. It's clear. trying to simplify. Simplify here, simplify there. Others would know it being optimized, poorly optimized, flawlessly optimized.
Whoa!
Another word. Change the speaker.
Die! Let's get this over with. Ends here. You're pathetic.
Okay, last one. Fighting with it. Oi.
Die, damn you!
See how that guy fell?
Whoa! Yeah!
The real library is in order.
Whoa!
No, if the word
never take me
sounds
down.
Like what it's supposed to mean, like the definition of a word.
Die!
It sounds. Teach me for thinking. So learning that. It takes an awful lot to disintegrate armor or weapon. As far as I know, it doesn't affect the damage. I could be wrong. Seldom. But just because... I don't know. It might. I remember reading the reason to actually repair it over 100 is to gain more damage. I don't know what the threshold is. But by the time you get enough damage for their weapon to disintegrate, their battle's over. The battle is over. I guess you could mod the spell if it was a spell and use it one time so you're always doing hand to hand. That's always fun. Those are just what they want you to think. You know, Guthrell back down here. Yeah, I'll get you on the conspiracy theorist. I had no idea he would be removed. Probably like the captain, the guard Dion or something. Walking around telling you don't get involved, don't get involved. I suspect foul play at any rate. I don't know how extensively the thought process goes, but you got a guy that's paranoid about, well, the definition of being paranoid. He's observed something that he was being observed. Huh. Maybe if he wasn't so paranoid, so desperate at being paranoid, that'd be a bit more believable that there was a conspiracy going on, because you can't say that somebody's watching you, that you know they're watching, that you think they don't know that you're watching them. Right? So yeah, if he wasn't so high-strung, it might be a bit more believable. I ignored it, but I don't know who murdered him. But most likely than not, if I was to extract or go by my guidelines that I know, through 250 years of recognition at least, it would be most likely than not that Dion the guard is actually the one who ended Clothero. not enough knowledge or evidence to actually get closure. I wasn't there. At least we'll make about, I don't know, a couple $100,000 a year. I thought it was a blessing. If that makes any sense. If Garth caught for murder, or maybe they to resign.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Come to me, sweet flesh.
That got kind of tough. I just swallowed
Yeah.
too much shoe. I have. That's terrible. Hope that doesn't escalate. Oh, sun, Barney. Sun will Bernie. I don't know if it's the sun or the light. The radiation. Gotta remember this ever being easy. Sure, I could follow my map marker. Quest marker. Others who need help. Oh no. Yeah. I guess everybody's looking for the razor. Now, I did say that I was terrible at directions. I'm never getting out of here. I'm never getting out of here. Oh, an unexplored area. I guess the aliens found the razor, huh? Is that all Droth isn't a guy's name? It's a faction. Oh, this is his first last name. Nothing significant about him. For being a leader of a mercenary faction that's gone against the Imperials. You're not rich? You even have a weapon. Oh, you gotta find Iron Longsword. You don't need me or a razor. You need a Daedric sword.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
You guys are battling vampires and decide to come up here and say hi. All the vampires are gone? Seriously? Fantastic.
He was here a second ago.
So I'm gonna assume the razor isn't down there because there's people here? Or they haven't found it?
Die! Ha! Show me what you've got. What's the matter? Getting tired? I fought mud crabs more fierce than the best you can do. Oh.
Attack is there.
Die! Whoa!
Still failing to utilize the power attacks like left and right. Just use the stationary power attack, I guess. best case scenario the other day I was recording and I did a little skip because the night mother in Braville was actually, I was gonna cue it to see what I needed to do next. And then I had the church bell chime go off, and understanding the statue of the Night Mother inside Braville is already very complicated for me to understand. Then with the bell going off, I couldn't hear anything. I heard somebody did the Black Sacrament, Black Marsh Swamp, no map update marker or upcue, transparent map marker. Nothing showed up in the Leyawind sewer, though the Dark Mother said Black Marsh. But we can't get to Black Marsh, so the only thing I have to go on is somewhere around Black Marsh, Black Sacrament. She did mention a town, but I couldn't find out what it was. I do believe it sounded like the pronunciation began with a U. But, like, if you were like Black Marshes in this corner, in Leyawind, I'm not really sure of all this. It didn't highlight anything. In fact, I even went as far to go out here, thinking this was what the Dark Brotherhood Night Mother was talking about. But it ended up being evidently a book from Gothra's house that I picked up. Because I don't really remember any conversation about Muron's razor. So I recorded that, what the Night Mother said about somebody doing the Black Sacrament. And it didn't have any sound. There's no sound at all in that video. So I deleted the video because sometimes the hardest things to find are the things that are not there. It should be doing this, but it's not. It should be following some guidelines, but it's not. The flow chart says this, but it's not happening. Huh, it's not there. What could it be? Oh, it's broken. Oh, it's broke. If it's not there, it's broke. Hardest thing to find is something that's not there. Could be job security depending on your intelligence. Somebody had to make a reply of what exactly is wrong with
To
me.
arms! To arms!
How many is wishing that Muron's razor could be found quicker? Also known as less common. Somebody talking. Took me a couple of So I guess in order to be heard, you have to talk or something. I thought it was mental. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Intuition? Telekinesis? I really just wanted to see if I get off of this, if I fall off. No. More importantly, I really wanted to know where the razor is. Surely I've never seen an alien anything that had this many doors. I mean, if I was to hide something, I would make a facility. This reminds me of the building I made in Rome. There's a bunch of empty rooms that went a lot of
Come to me,
but it's not
sweet
consistent
flesh.
with how an alien looks. Right? Or am I right?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okie dokie. Oh, I thought you were gonna pay me
You'll
back for
never
knocking
take
me
me
off.
down.
I had to hold my breath there for a minute.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Do your worst. Show me what you die.
She's not gonna help me look for it. So I'll just continue. Pretty sure it's not gonna help me. Because I haven't required help for the last amount of time. Oh wait. Oh, you were should have said something. What to fall off again? What usually the
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
the way things are going, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this has got to be it. A unique entrance. Quite magnificent. Get him, Daedroth.
If it's a fight you want,
Or not.
it's a fight
Or
you
not.
get.
You blocked the way so I can't get him. We'll just zone him. However, that hasn't been working as often as what it used to. You come in the door and they zone right in behind you. They can be locked behind a cage on the other side of the map. It doesn't matter. Right here. No, I'll tell all.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with. Whoa!
I don't know anything to prove it. .606 of 700. Is that unique armor? Nope, just fur. It's kind of unique. It's like it's here 1 minute and gone the next. I'm saying I'll just use you up and find another. An alien ruin so extensive as this, I think there's somebody looking for some like artifacts. The Countess of Bruma. It's trying to get me to go to Pale's Gate for an artifact. I'm just saying, I would. If somebody had the time to go through this, is it worth going through to find an alien artifact for the collectors? I guess just replay it again. Because if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. Unless it's a conspiracy. Then you gotta just silence loose ends. CI? Just a repair hammer. A, B, C, E, F, R. Oh, that would help. Must be 3 hours already. Then when it's all said and done, though, Oblivion is a pretty good fantasy. I guess that's it. I didn't see if it did more damage before I repaired it, but it would have to be, right? I'm not gonna check and balance on the thing that I wanted to check and balance because I was content doing something else. I wasn't hindered, say, by inconvenience or necessity, or I just forgot to see how much more damage a weapon would get. Not that it was severely damaged, because I was preoccupied and not do what I wanted to set out to do.
Hello?
Prior to
Who's there?
repairing my gear. Stupid human trick. I just did a stupid human trick. Conflicted.
Do your worst.
I'm going to beat this guy with his own hoe. It's a cruel world. Buff my strength. I'm going to take all my fortify health, strength potions. Pretty sure it stacks. 100. I have to have some fortified strength, don't I? Oh, it's the F thing again. I'll take all of them. What was it, 100? 136, 172, and that one. 208.
That the best you can do? You're pathetic. Ha! This ends here. Am I supposed to be impressed? You're pathetic. What's the matter? Getting tired? Ha! You'll never take me down! Am I supposed to be impressed? Die, damn you!
Wow, did I do any damage?
Do your worst! What's the matter? Getting tired? Fall before me, Breton! Why?
This guy was.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Right. Belong out. No idea. No idea. Why me and him couldn't be friends. I didn't even ask if he wanted to. You didn't. I'm pretty sure. Hey, that reminds me of the Paradise. What's his name? Car Cameron? Mankar Cameron. I like Mankar Cameron's robe. Though that I don't know him personally. I hear he was involved with the theft of the amulet by way of the Dark Brotherhood, or the Mythic Dawn. The Mythic Dawn. He's looking for a silver sword. We have Muron's razor. What is that? And a gatekeeper. Huh? He must not like meat. Drothan was a vegetarian, huh? A vegan. Maybe not the strength, but the stamina is something that eats grass or vegetation. The hoe just didn't do that much damage. What is the, is it Sanguine? Or is it really Murons? I think I have the Daedra book with me. Oh, I should have left it for other adventurers. Oh, I guess it's a good thing it's his heart. Am I gonna... gender specific? I mean, my cow says it's alive. Is that going to be another option? Is it a one-time thing? There's another quest in Two Worlds too that is very unforgiving. It's like a furnace. Really no rhyme or reason that I could find for somebody to go inside of a room that closes, and you could run out, but the effect will follow you across the map. I probably did that to discover that the effect of going in the furnace to zone across the map and still get burned to death, not being in the furnace. Great game. In my mind, though, it's its own rails. There's certain things that have to be done in order to proceed through the story or the quest line with relative ease. Level 25. Prior to that, it's a nightmare in my opinion. Quite difficult. I guess we gotta eat some heart and check out what we're on. Don't leave home without it. Let me guess. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I do not have the Book of Data. For the first time ever. Seriously, I do not have the Book of Data. It's not a thing, but it should be. It should be a thing. Radio. Morales Dagon, whose sphere is destruction, change, revolution, energy, and ambition. This is my first character, very first character for Oblivion Remastered. Woo, 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 woo. And he has a spell that restores stamina. Unbelievable, almost like unstoppable. I said restore 500 fatigue, shield 100, fatigue and paralyze on an area of effect, like, I don't know, 10 feet. Pretty cool. 35 points in 10 feet, 20 seconds. Anyway, wanted to dispel, not create more problem. As I picked up a poet dispel, I didn't have one. So I guess I'll just let this time run out. We got a solid save. I didn't realize I only had an auto save on this. No, no, yeah, that's what Muron's dagger does. If that makes any kind of sense. I didn't say load, right? I've been known to save over us. Yeah, that'd be fun. And just by way of experience, this might be unequipped. You used to be able to, the original one, you saw the weight changes. You could sometimes be overweight. Not by much, I'm not sure the actual. Anyway. Guess we're gonna so let's start with this. You know I got to.
Wah!
Talk, huh? And activate. Talk. Here we got it. Did we get it? No. I mean, I guess you really do gotta eat it. That's what I told her. Or what she told me. That is what she told me. If you don't want to get falsely accused, you gotta eat it. I will falsely accuse you and make your life miserable. If you don't eat it, you gotta eat it, buddy. And so I ate it.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
You believe the one who can translate.
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
Oh, look at here. Got a poison apple? Man, if somebody could have done this with a poison apple, because as far as I know, you're not allowed to put anything in anybody's inventory. What? That's a first. I've been told throughout the whole game it has to be a poison apple. I remember putting potions of poison in people's inventory in the original, but I could be wrong with that. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna eat it anyway.
Ah! Oh!
Like I was saying, I hope the sound's being recorded. Nothing like watching a... we got a invisible wall. That took a minute or two. Oh, we gotta check this out. That's what's fun about being a trade skill. You get to open stuff that doesn't belong to you. That's like the highlight of once a day. Christmas, all year round, every day. Just opening new stuff. Opening the new junk. 70% of the time it's not junk. But it's always a boastful, it's actually a passive boastful experience when you can tell the service manager to get the same part, but this time make sure the new part works. That's always, and then the glorification of it actually work when they get a part that works. the satisfaction in that, it's really passive boasting. Don't mean to do it, but hallowed be thy name. Get that thing. That's what happens if you eat it. It looks like an Achilles cutter. I can't believe it's still a usable item. I forgot it's not like the skeleton key or Viscous Vials mask. It wears out. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that concludes Ron's Razor. Full Circle Zone. Rare in Oblivion. Every zone or dungeon in Skyrim is full circle. You come in this way, you fall down into the exit. That's how it works. Nobody likes to come in the same, or leave the same way they came in. Who does that? You could get lost. Speaking of getting lost, Two Worlds 2, there's a labyrinth in there that's like pitch black. I've never completed it. Could really get lost. I'm not sure if the teleport stone works inside that. As far as I know, it doesn't. It has to be in the open to where you can get an eye in the sky, so to speak. So yeah, it shouldn't work. I'm sure I've tried it. And I'm sure it didn't work. That's why I didn't complete the labyrinth. Because you can really get lost inside it. Or at least lose time. Lose a save. I can't go in there, I'll drown. I just picked up a necklace of water breathing. Interesting. I don't know how deep she is. I concentrated really hard to push the wrong button. I was like, I'm gonna hit the. I'm gonna switch without hitting bumper. I did not. At least it wasn't meaningless conversation. Talking to hear myself talk. To talk to hear myself talk. All the time in the world. That's it. Coming that way, go out that way. Doesn't get no simpler than that. It's not procrastinating, I'm just lost. I haven't been trained to read a map. Okay, that's it. Got the Muron's razor. Muron's razor. Yeah. See if it works. I guess the next thing I'll do is go down to Leywin and see if I can't talk to one of the homeless people. By choice, though. Keep in mind, keep in mind, it's by choice. These people are homeless because they don't want the modern necessities that are like. Luxury. Unlike the luxury of the Fifth Amendment and the patient-doctor agreement, that is now a convenient luxury. So yeah, I'm sure the people throughout, like the healers, they choose to have the limitations on their Tamriel given right that was brought down by Queen or the Lady Alicia herself. Just Leywin, just going to Leywin. It would help me if I like put this little marker down here. I forgot it's not Skyrim. And with that frame drop excessively, probably a good idea to save. And then rotate. I don't know the whole story with Dr. Fauci. I was under the impression they were the like the lead doctor has the same principle that the President of the United States, without absolutely zero military experience, is actually the commander-in-chief. Nothing like George Washington. So I have no idea why essentially the commander-in-chief of a medical field would try to tyrannize. I don't know. I'm not interested in it because that's why it doesn't make sense. But to be neglecting your right, to be made fun of to exercise your right, and only through the Constitution, right? But also the doctor-patient agreement. I mean, inevitably, you gotta answer to the people that makes money off of, unless that's what he was trying to remove. In that case, you probably ought to give him a job at top of the hill. Or in prison, right? 6 one, half a dozen the other. About the same, isn't it? The guys would learn to get along. It's like a vacation. I mean, I'm just simple. I don't know. I know I don't get taken care of. You know, I gotta get up and go to work. I know it's kind of exactly if you're religious thing is what God did with Satan. I mean, I don't know if hell existed before what was in eternity of God's creation. You know, and it's like the only thing that exists is the creation of God. It's been eternity in God's creation for rebellion to uprise. So did God actually make hell specifically for Satan and effectively give Satan everything he needed to be Satan? What? Well done. I read some things, but simplifying is what needs to happen. I don't need opinions. That's what everything is an opinion. You get crucified by being passive. I don't know if we should be training these people to do this. You can do it, doesn't mean you should. So of course the only reason you can do it is because you should. You know, when you run out of options, there are no more options. I heard the sheriff's threatening pretty much civilians, saying that if you spit on us, if you attack us, if you shoot us, I mean, totally going off of what I felt he was threatening civilians with, and he clarified, in my opinion, that he was threatening civilians because he said that the guys in prison were just misunderstood. The men, he said, and I quote, the men in prison are misunderstood, as opposed to the peasants and civilians. It's like, what? I really took it as he was threatening the civilians. And who the fuck are you? The only thing I know is there's always somebody out there who's bigger, badder, and dumber, tougher than you. I really took that as an insult. I think that guy should be reprimanded and definitely doesn't know how to de-escalate. I'll tell you that. If that makes any sense. Job security. You can't have job security. De-escalate the situation. Insanity. Insanity. Do what the majority of the people that I've worked with. Just there for a paycheck. Stupid humans tricks, making stupid human tricks. Reminds me of that Saturday Night Live video where that grown man dressed up to like a little boy and he had rosy red cheeks. And he did a little jump and a kick and look what I could do. That's it. That's all you gotta know how to do. Do a little jump and do a little leg twist. Look what I can do. Then the other guy, the other kid, I can wipe my own ass. It's that sophisticated, huh? Clearly, like everybody else, is fixated on the destination. What was that, Dragon Tongue? I'm all the way down here in the W's. Still, effectively, you can't be in a conversation and try to do something. I can't. I can't walk and chew bubblegum. It wasn't Dragon's Tongue. And Dragon's Tongue is garbage. I don't use it. Tiger Lily. It was Tiger Lily then. If my photographic memory has not failed me once again. I did. Oh, it didn't. Restore it. Sounds good. That's something I need to do. And now that I'm doing something that I need to do, probably to see how much damage I've taken. I've noticed I've been damaged a couple things on my attributes. And the easiest way to verify that is the birthday suit. Birthday suit it. It actually removed enchantments, but you know. Any excuse for a day off or let it flap in the wind. Not terrible. Agility's terrible. And intelligence. Agility and intelligence. The fun part. Let's see. It's organized by agility, alphabetically, capability. That's not gonna happen. Do something even if it's wrong. Oh, that one. Is that one of them? Is that one of them? No, no, it's restore agility or intelligence. Sounds about right. That's how I do it. It's gonna be a slow walk. I always get caught wearing the cowl. Always get caught. I don't think I have enough to make it to Leowen. Confirmed. Here's just gonna enjoy the walk. Not the cooking apparatus. Put my hat up. Did I unequip my hat? My shoes? I got shoes on. Anyway, going down to Leowen. See if I can ask one of the beggars about somebody who did the Black Sacrament. And, like I said, it's just an ongoing thing. Hit and miss. You can catch up on the checks and balances later. But for now, it's about noon. Not that it matters. Not it. Anyway. I don't have too many views of my original thing. My original playthrough was casual, walking, take my time. I guess you guys, whoever knows what they do, there's a long time. I have no idea. And that's the way they want it. Everybody can't be on Wall Street, or there wouldn't be a struggle. And everybody would effectively have to hunt, gather on their own. Thanks for the deception. Thanks for the deception. You guys got everything in control in this civilized civilization. Pow! Ouch. It wasn't like this 20 years ago. It wasn't like this. it's all the same. They're still coordinating a civilization and organization and believe in a common belief. For it to be the same thing other than the evolution of technology. And it's still complicated. 250 years and still, are you stupid? I said the same thing about school. 12 years? How dumb are you? Really? It takes you 12 years to learn something. Taught myself how to tell time like 5th grade, 4th grade. Taught myself, period. Like, it's like quitting addiction. You're not gonna quit your addiction unless you're done with it. 250 years of an addiction, you're still struggling. Dude, what are we doing today? I don't know. Let's make a businessman commander-in-chief. Then contradict Craig. That's not true. I'm not sure we do. General Craig has got my vote for president. Seems to be a mentally stable guy and a gentleman. It's unbelievable. Definitely understood what his predecessors have done for him. He sounds like a very grateful older man. He must be in his 40s, 50s. Everybody else can't get a word in edgewise, and I can't listen and talk at the same time. You can't. What? Prayer. Prayer. Now, up to 250 years time of Senate, I don't know what the hurry is all of a sudden. I don't know why they're always pressed for time. Gotta go to your private island or someplace other than work. Because I'll be goddamned if I can't hurry fixing this car along. You know what I mean? Like, come on, car, you gotta hurry up and fix yourself. I got lunch in 5 minutes. The customer needs car back. Could you please just hurry? Like, what? I guess you can't have a simplification of job title being the bottom line for everything. I just don't know what the hurry is in the Senate after 250 years. I'm surprised they made it. 250 years, all of a sudden it's gonna disappear, or you gotta go to your private island. Can't survive on $180,000 a year. Definitely understanding some sort of evolution. Is it true that all presidents of all time, no matter active or not, they still get paid? I mean, if I could get some royalties of all the things that I've ever done, the house is still standing, the car is still working, the drywall is still hung, and people are still using it. Man. Where's my royalties at? Better show that to my 401k and my health insurance. Or give it to some illegal alien private invest. That's what everybody's doing. That has the money to do it. Of course they'll be paid back. What nonsense is that? It's already like 19 or 33%. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. We wouldn't have discussion if we agreed. And our paychecks would be less. Our lifestyle would be changed. Talk about a change of our lifestyle. Going from $50 an hour flat rate to $9. Has anybody ever done that? You fucking kidding me? Yes, that was an F. Talk about detrimental things that happen. Totally out of my control. When doesn't a detrimental thing or devastating thing happen as like catastrophic? That's out of one's control. And I can't sit here and say that I knowingly complicated my existence. Wait. Nope, leave that up to everybody else. Leave that up to your employer. Just here today, gone tomorrow. Devastating. Travesty.
Go away.
You're off duty now.
I'm your relief.
My feet are
Son too
killing me.
young to take over? You're way too young. Not even the way that happened. Just got into a new relationship with a colored lady. And then got a new employer at the construction site that was a colored man. The colored man going off that Brad was racist. It was like, wait, you got a colored girlfriend. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Just up there with trying to get out of work, period. Not all of them. I've seen a few that was rather good. In fact, the one construction job that I had recently, there was a colored guy there that's going to be leader pretty soon because he gifted, gets things done, knowledgeable. First one there, I was grateful for it. Like, tell me what to do, tell me what to do. I led one time or two times in a situation that needed to have somebody take control. But it's lonely at the top. You can't be a good guy all the time. And it affects people. Almost like tyranny. Like, well, you're doing the same thing I'm doing, but it all comes down to money. And it's really sad. I can't give you more because I want more.
Well met.
And that's civilization. Unbelievable.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Civilization built on doing better than the guy throw him under the bus. Didn't happen to me. Tis the way of civilization. And we made it. I really don't see anything to get rid of. Might be easier just to make a potion of feather or call my horse. That's what I'll do. I go to the stable and fast travel. Use it as if it were convenient horses. As long as Shadow Mare didn't get into a battle and respawn. Because if you don't mount Shadow Mare after he's been slain in battle, because it's an attack horse, for whatever reason. Then it'll just walk back to the spawn point. I really don't have anything that I could, like, set up a world in my fictitious existence. I don't even know why I'm here. I got things from my fallen, passively fallen enemies. Yeah, I just don't have anything to give this guy. Maybe I can buy a potion of get me to the gate. I got a few friends here. I've greased some palms, so to speak. If I can catch up to some of them, I'll go check, see if a beggar has any information on what I was told by the Night Mother. Should be really helpful in giving me some direction who actually initiated the sacrament.
Hello.
She told
Beto
me to tell the
Plautius.
speaker,
I'm a
as far as
faithful
I know.
servant of Leowin and the Emperor. Gods rest his soul.
But as far as I know, I am the speaker after completing the Dark Brotherhood quest, hence that's why I can talk to the statue and prevail to get the next contract on somebody who has performed the Black Sacrament. To my
You too.
But I still haven't got my Dwarven Forge for my castle out by Coral. So I don't know what's up with, I think it's Coral. Yeah, there's a player castle right here. Battlehorn Castle. And suppose I bought all my stuff from here and he hasn't showed up with my forge yet. Quite complicated, I guess. Yeah, see? Wants me to go buy the stuff, and he doesn't have anything to sell. Anyway, let me go see if I can't find a beggar.
I'm so hungry.
Scallywag. Death the Scallywag.
Take your time.
Well, how nice. It's just what I wanted.
I
Thank you, kind sir.
can have no information at all on what I heard. Who did the black?
I was walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray.
I don't believe that would have anything to do with the Black Sacrament. I mean, I would reference Skyrim and that orphanage or orphan person or whatever. That child doing the Black Sacrament. It just doesn't seem like it would be anything to do with conjuration.
Blessings of Arche upon ye.
Evidently, it did happen. Yeah. And, thanks for telling me a whole lot of nothing about who did the Black Sacrament down here around Black Marsh. At least I didn't get flagged for actually acquiring anything to be able to capacitate what I thought I heard. Or facilitate. I'm going back to Craigspire and drop off some of the books and preparing for some strength and strengthen intelligence. For whatever reason. my main concern right now is just to close Oblivion gates, walking from town to town. That's pretty much it. And then that's going to turn into doing the artifacts for Martin without being sidetracked to close the gate. My puny little existence, it's critical to close the gates with the not only for like I don't know lore and security, but also for the stability and performance of Oblivion itself. Like I said, maybe. Maybe not. The guard is right there. I did save it, right? Effectively, I'm not over encumbered. But they allow me to. Guess that'd be interesting. Just for horse. Could have done that to begin with, but kind of restrictive. Another human trick. Another stupid human trick. I can't fast travel. Not really traveling, but I think that was all I dropped. I was running from the sun the other day to try to get across the map without waiting, because I'm a vampire who's been again tainted with vampirism. And I stopped by the Roxy Inn, and it finally dawned on me that there's actually a guard that sits out that way. Yeah, the Roxy Inn, there's a guard that sits right outside the door. I had a $200 and some bounty. Kinda uneasy. Tired of running. I don't want to run anymore. I don't like the cow. But I do. Because it's I guess that's it. And one more thing. I wanted to check a bounty. Nope. The only thing that can get in my way now is bandits. And suppose that's the Fighters Guild guy. Is he out here getting ingredients? Going on a pilgrimage here. That's the guy going on the pilgrimage to find the way shrines,
Good day.
aren't you? No. First time ever.
Farewell.
Anyway, hopefully most of this won't be understood. That's just the way I like it. That's just the way it is. And it's... Not to be confused with a misunderstood inmate. I'm just a misunderstood, soft-spoken civilian that can get threatened by somebody who I didn't threaten. I mean, how stupid do you think I am? You're gonna give me another 12 years of school? Ouch. I don't know if it's the thought of the person who can actually give that many years. If that's just a, you know what I'm saying? You can't really be understanding or be able to understand something if you haven't experienced. So the people who actually made this a thing have trouble learning. You know what I mean? Like, why? Do you struggle with learning? Is that why you need 12 years? That kind of thing. Just... That's what's wrong with me. I can't harvest. It's difficult to harvest. I'm using a controller. Not mouse and keyboard. There's really no reason to record this. It's just going to be a bunch of maintenance for the well-being of others. There's no reason to record a trek between here and there. Though if it wasn't recorded, it didn't happen. So remember, plagiarism is only plagiarism if you copy it through an action of physical scribing. If I can do it,